Before I start the video properly, look how disgusting my car is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. This is all like salt and mud. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the front, but down the sides, it's absolutely awful. And the back wheel, the camera's not really picking it up very well, but the car, especially if I come to the back, look at the state of all that mud. It's awful. The exhaust tips, you can't even see the M logo on them. The car is looking pretty horrific. So I've been watching a video by the Hunter Hoffman, who is a really good YouTuber, if you haven't heard of him, and he does lots of M2 content. So he's got a Long Beach Blue M2 and he does loads of really cool videos. Yeah, pretty good. If you haven't checked him out, go watch his videos. But he has recently put out a video which looks at the Harmon Kardon amp and the fact that it is a known problem that water can get in through this vent here and damage, or in some worst cases destroy, the amplifier for the Harmon Kardon. And it's about £2,000 or a $1,500 option to go and get that replaced. So BMW have brought out a replacement part, and I'm going to check to see if my car has got it fitted, and if it doesn't, I'm going to order one. So first things first, make sure I don't get mucky from this disgusting boot lid. So first things first, I think the amp is under here or under here. It's basically here somewhere. So I've got to take off this entire side piece of trim. To do that, I've got to remove the boot floor, remove this piece of plastic here, and then that should come out. And I believe from watching some videos, there's a number of clips along here and a number of clips holding this in, and then need to undo this luggage hook there. There's a bolt in it, and it should come out. So I'll get cracking now. Okay, so all of the clips have been removed. So there's 4 along the back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are basically just these clips, and these sit inside and flush. And all you got to do is get a little flathead screwdriver down the back there, pop the lids off, and they'll come out. There was one of those clips built into the hook, which is on the side panel here, and then at the back here, the luggage strap, you've got to unclick the plastic cover again with a flathead screwdriver. This is a T40 Torx, and that will simply unscrew out. And then in theory, well, I'm going to put all these bits safe because I don't want to lose any of those. And in theory, this piece should just come off, and it's feeling a little bit loose now. And this piece should now pull out as well. The only thing that I'm going to have to then disconnect is the 12-volt cigarette lighter from there. Okay, so this piece of plastic just pulls up from the bottom, lift it out, and it unclips around the edge. This piece of foam trim, what you've got to do is grab it from here, pull it out here. Whoops. Yeah, I've got it to this stage by starting to peel it out underneath this rubber weather strip from here and working my way up top. And I think now this should just pull out. But what I've got to do is just undo the wiring harness for this 12-volt socket. Let me see if I can do that now. Yeah, so that just pulls out quite easily. And if I move this light, which hopefully you're not getting blinded by, and some of these tools, this should hopefully, difficult with one hand, it seems like it's getting trapped in between the rear seat. So I'm going to try, see if I can push this rear seat through. There we go. Let's see if that gives us any more wiggle room. I've just seen one more clip. Okay, there we go. That's the last clip out. So this should, there we go, just pull out. And I just got a 12-volt adapter for a rear dash cam that I've got hooked up. So we should be able to, voila. And obviously it goes without saying, if you have the M Performance exhaust button next to the cigarette lighter, you just need to disconnect that as well. Okay, and as we can see here, so this is the Harmon Kardon amp in question. This is the vent in question that can sometimes let in water. I can't see any signs of water ingress, which is good. But what is also good, the objective of this video was to see if my car had this weather shield fitted, which it does. And I'm glad it does, because I was about to order it on eBay last night, and I thought I'd better check to actually see if mine has it fitted before buying it, which is good. So mine does. So I think some of the older cars, the older pre-LCI cars, M2s, don't have this fitted from factory, and this is a £9, £10 part on eBay, quite easily identifiable. I'll put the part number below, and then it's quite a simple fix. It just simply clicks into this bracket on the back of this, it looks like a heat shield or something, or some kind of module. But yeah, good job. Mine already had it, has it, and it's a good job that I didn't actually order the shield on eBay, because I'd end up with two now. So what I don't know is whether my car had this fitted from factory, or because it's been into BMW quite a few times for warranty work, they may have retrofit it, because I believe that this has been now officially recognised by BMW as being an official preventative retrofit, because the amp can get wet from water coming through that vent there. So it's possible that it was either fitted from factory, because mine is a 2018 car. It is also quite as likely that this was fitted by BMW over the past year and a half of my ownership, when the car's been in for warranty work. But either way, I'm not really bothered. It's a good job that I checked before I went ahead and ordered the part, and that's a jobbed, because I don't have to do anything about it. So all is left to do now, I found out that cover has already been fitted, is to fit everything back in as it was. And we're done. Everything back in, clips fitted on, jobbed. So I hope that was quite a helpful video for anyone with an M2, or potentially even a 2 Series with a Harmon Kardon, because obviously the same platform, the amp will be in the same place. Go check it out. I'll put the part number below for the little plastic shield. It's only about 10 quid on eBay, so if you don't have it, order it. But I would recommend, it's only a 10-minute job just to take those clips off. Take the liner out and check to see if you already have the shield or not, because you may have, depending on your model year. And even if it's an older model, if your car's been back to BMW at all for any warranty work, they may have fitted the shield, potentially like they had onto mine. So yeah, I hope that was good. Hope that was helpful for anybody. Please ask me any questions below. Give me a shout if there's any other videos like that you want to see specifically on the M2. I've got a few more videos coming up over the next few weeks on a few different aspects, including the new exhaust tips that I've got, M Performance exhaust tips that look really, really cool. Some more POV drive videos, that kind of thing. But for now, take care, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.